I'm beginning today's modern day shed bash at the site of the former Bacup Station. The station was a terminus, this would have been the end, and I believe that this wall here is the original wall for the station. So this was the site of Bacup Station, and obviously I'm going to go to Bacup Shed today. It's a little bit different because it's not in my shed directory, this one. So I have managed to find some instructions from an earlier version, so I'm going to try those. The shed was on the east side of the line, south of the station. So this would be in the position where the station entrance was. This is the exterior view of Bacup Station. I'm standing roughly where the old man is standing in this picture. And if you look to the right of him, you can see the buildings that are still extant today. Here's a view of the station canopies of Bacup. This aerial view gives a good view of the existing wall that I mentioned earlier. And you can see it's just to the right of the sidings at Bacup Station. So I'm going to follow the instructions and turn right onto Rockcliffe Road. It says turn right onto Rockcliffe Road out of the station and right at the end into Rushdale Road. So that's what I'm going to follow. This is Rockcliffe Road. It says it's a 15-minute walk, but we'll see. Now this is a little bit confusing because it says turn right out of the station onto Rockcliffe Road, which I have done. So this is Rockcliffe Road here. There's the station site. It says turn right at the end into Rushdale Road. Now Rockcliffe Road turns round here. So I'm going to assume that that flight of steps takes me up to Rushdale Road. And I do know Rushdale Road. That's Rockcliffe Road. And hopefully I can get out here onto Rushdale Road. It says it's a 15-minute walk, but I know it's all uphill, I know that. Majority of it anyway. I just hope I can get out here at the top. There was no mention of these steps in the directions, which is unusual. But you can see I can get out onto the main road, so that's all I'm interested in at the moment. Well, this is Rushdale Road because there's a sign. Now I've got to turn right on Rushdale Road and follow it for half a mile. And I know it's uphill all the way. I'm getting there. The path leads from the right hand side. Now, funnily enough, paths tend to always keep in place once they're done, but with all the building and stuff that goes on these days, I don't know whether the path is going to be there or not, and whether I can find it or not is another matter. Half a mile is a pretty hard thing to gauge when you're walking. Anyway, onwards and upwards, literally. I'm hoping that this isn't the path, because it seems to go to houses, that, and I think it was a path that led through some grass. There was no houses at the time. The reason why this wasn't in my shed directory is because Bacup Shed was closed in 1956. And my shed directory came after that one. It's just starting to level out now. We can't be far off half a mile now either. Bacup Shed was coded 26E when it closed, and upon closure Lee's Oldham took that 26E number. and that was my local shed, Leeds Oldham. That's where I began all my interest in railways and collecting and spotting and all this, that and the other. So it's very interesting for me. Anyway, I'm looking for a path on the right hand side now. The path actually led down a bank and it went through a place called Sheep House Clough. So I better find it soon, otherwise I'm going to find another route, because I know roughly where the shed is, and I'm not nearly close now. I've been going about 8 minutes now, walking, hard walking. If I don't find the path by that next turn, I'm sure I've done half a mile. And here you'll see it's all new houses, so there's going to be no way through there. I'm anticipating that the path would have been over this side and within the next few hundred yards or so. So there is nothing. I'm out of luck. This looks promising. This is a path. So I just walked a few hundred yards up and I find the name of this house is Sheep House. So it's logical that Sheep House Clough is where it is. So it's just a couple of hundred yards up from the path. So that confirms my location. Hey, this is a path. I didn't expect to find this, believe it or not. And the location is just about right for where I want to go. I said that seldom do away with public rights of way. These paths, when they come, they usually stay. So with a bit of luck, this is the original path down Sheep House, what they call it, Sheep House Clough. I can see buildings in the distance, and I anticipate that was where Bacup Shed was. This is turning out to be good now. I was expecting to be disappointed. This is not my first visit to Bacup either. I've done it before, but I didn't record it for posterity. So I'm hoping to rectify that now, as long as I can get through. There's water down there now, as you can see, and I'm disturbing the wildlife. You can hear the birds flying away. It's not been frequented quite a lot, this one, I don't think. The brambles are here and bushes that I'm having to tread over. I almost tripped then, and it would have been very sore because I would have fallen down there in all the brambles, the bushes. I must be mad doing these things, mustn't I? No need to comment on that one. Now look what I've got to get through, or under. More steps of craziness here. I should have brought my machete. Oh, here we go. We found some activity. Anyway, this is what I'm looking for. This would have been the site of Bacup engine shed. So I'm going to go back the way I came. I obviously can't get out here unless there's a path down the side. Looks like there might be. Yeah, I'm going to follow it then. Don't know where it'll bring me out. Still walking. Can I get out? That's a question. At least the brambles have gone, and less chance of slipping here. Ah, the path turns here now. Tell you what, it's a long quarter of an hour walk that. Beware the brambles. Golly gosh, as they say. How do I get down? Oh, partial stairs. What are they made out of? Railway ties. That's where I'm going, down there. I'm going to put the camera away because I could fall here. It looks very dangerous indeed. So I managed it. I'm back on terra firma, as they say. Now let's have a see what buildings we've got here. I have a feeling this could be the exact location. I think I can pinpoint it by these buildings. But I'm going to have to walk there just in case. That's the giveaway there, SWD, Super Wide Digital. And those two buildings here were built on the site of Bacup Shed 26E. This is what it would have looked like back in the day. It's a little bit difficult to compare it to today's view. But there we go again, that's progress for you. We'll take a look at it in its entirety. Obviously the shed wasn't this long, but it sat round about the middle of these two buildings here. And as I said, these are the things where we are now. These were all railway sidings. Something else I see down there in the distance. See if I can zoom in on it. See the railway bridge there? That means I'm actually standing on the line, the Rochdale line. Rochdale to Bacup. So it came through there and down this road here that I'm on now. That's if you need more convincing. I hope you don't. Wow. There's a better close-up of the railway bridge there, showing that I'm standing on the line. We walk the line. I thought I'd come up to investigate the bridge, but as you can see, it's not a bridge, it's a tunnel. There's the location of the shed, see? This is where the tunnel was, and if you follow it underneath me, it goes all that way, so it looks quite a long tunnel. So it wasn't a bridge after all. Never take things as they always seem. You can be shot down so easily. And I don't use AI. So that's it. This is Bacup Shed, done, 26E. And I'm going to leave it there. Now the problem is I've got to get back. So just in case you need any more convincing, I just spoke with someone. This road is actually called The Sidings, so that confirms it. This was absolutely the site of Bacup Shed, 26E. And here's the street sign just to prove it. So I'm signing off now, and I look forward to visiting another shed soon. So thanks from me, and bye for now. Talk to you soon.